Okay, guys, so we have a winter storm coming through later this evening and tomorrow. And I don't understand it because all of the forecasts for the storm continually change, and even the weather service admitted that there was a lot of uncertainties about this storm, which makes me feel like they don't even know what's going on. So that's a little concerning. We wanted to do a little video about kind of preparing for winter storms while you're traveling. We're supposed to be going out for my birthday tomorrow, and we're gonna go ahead and get some stuff in the truck. Thankfully, our kids won't be here with us this weekend. They'll be at their grandparents. But as far as what you need in a vehicle in case you break down, get stuck, any of the above, blankets for sure to keep you warm. You need water, a little bit of food, obviously nothing that's going to expire quickly, so you can kind of just store it in here and not have to worry about it. Flashlights, maybe a first aid kit if anybody is hurt.
This is all stuff that should be there regardless.
Yeah, guys, this really should be in there regardless of
winter storm or not.
Yeah.
You should have a first aid kit. You should have water. The blankets I can understand where it would be like a seasonal thing.
Yeah, and it's just like being prepared-minded. We have these things called go bags, which is a bag filled with life-sustaining, necessary things: food, water, medical, ammunition, stuff like that. But guys, that life-sustaining stuff should be in your vehicle, especially if you travel long distances from home on a regular basis. Like if you have a pretty long way to work or anything like that, it's definitely a good idea to keep that stuff in your vehicle, because you never know when something bad is going to happen.
I don't know. One thing I want to say something about is water. It is obviously going to freeze if it's in the back of your truck. But we keep an ice chest in the back of our truck to keep things cold in the summer, but also to keep things from freezing in the winter. I mean, if you have a car, then it's not as big of an issue. It might not freeze in your car, but in our ice chest, I know it won't freeze. So if we got to where we needed water or needed something to drink, it's there and it's not frozen. I don't have to wait for it to thaw.
That's really good.
What is it?
It's vanilla Pepsi.
Another couple things would be like shovels. We have a couple sandbags in the back of the truck, which I found on the side of the road. They're pretty cheap, easy to pick up.
Don't do what he did.
Easy to spot. You can find them just about anywhere.
You're gonna get us arrested.
I didn't say anything.
Oh my gosh.
We've got a couple hatchets, split mauls, machete, just in case.
As you really don't have to have all that.
No,
that's a little excessive.
You really should. You definitely should.
A machete?
And if McCarthy wouldn't, no way I'd get it out for you.
Except for maybe TJ, I can't really honestly think of anyone who would keep a machete.
You ever seen what he keeps
vehicle.
under the back seat of the SUV?
No.
You don't want to. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Guys, we have to give credit where credit is due. We would have never started these videos if it weren't for a good friend of ours. You guys should go over to his page. It's called Bear.
Before you give a shout out, you realize they're the only ones watching these, right?
Oh gosh. Their YouTube page is called Bear Independent. Him and his wife, they're good people.
All three people that are seeing these videos.
Yeah, he's a little bit more famous than we are. But yeah. You want a squishy ball?
Also have fishing stuff and trapping stuff in the toolbox and in my bag.
Also, if you have children, especially infants, it's a good idea to maybe put some extra diapers and wipes in there. And if they're formula fed, maybe just throw a can of formula in there. I know that stuff can be very important when you don't have any more of it. I can't think of what else as far as babies go. Pacifiers.
Wipes. Or did you say wipes?
Yeah, I already said wipes.
I don't know. Approximately 3,000 rounds of ammunition.
Okay, we're getting specific now.
Yeah, caliber of your choice. Although I prefer a 12 gauge. That's like the ultimate brush gun. And I'll argue with you to the death. Oh, there's a grizzly bear. It's alright, I got a 12 gauge.
We've had a few.
Oh, there's a squirrel. It's alright, I got a 12 gauge. I think it kind of covers the spectrum.
It does. It's very good.
Really cheap.
Yeah. Him and I like to argue over what pistol that we prefer to keep. And it's usually between the 9 and the 40. And he is been on this 9mm kick lately. Like, he swears by it. And I can understand it because mostly the difference between a 9 and a 40 isn't going to be that much as in, like, bullet size. Still gonna get hurt. It's still gonna hurt if you get shot by it either way. I do like the fact that there's extra rounds in a 9.
Not necessarily, it just depends on what you get.
True.
I just like saying that my gun's better than yours.
I carry a Taurus PT 740. It's a 40. And I think the only reason that I love to carry it is because my hands are so tiny that it fits really well in my hand, and I have never had a problem with it. I know a lot of people don't like Taurus.
It's cheap.
It's cheap, yeah. It is really cheap. I think we
$200.
Yeah, paid $200 for it.
It's a good gun.
Yeah. Don't have problems with the jamming. I did have a PT 111, which is a 9. I think that's the last one that I had, and I did not like it. I had an older model because I know there's a few different ones, and for some reason it would not shoot anything other than a full-on jacket.
That was
the kind of ramp where it loads into the chamber it would always get stuck in there if it was a hollow point or anything like that. So that was really frustrating. I actually never carried it because of that. I was always afraid that it was going to jam on me. He carries a Glock, which I don't like Glocks. Just for the fact that they're so bulky and square. I just don't like them.
Well, it's not your opinion that matters. He likes Glocks.
He is.
He fight Glocks, JJ?
We were having a trapping conversation last night, and the 3-year-old had to chime in, and
He made a valid point.
what did he?
I don't remember what he said, but he made a valid point. Kinda made me
James
think.
said something about trapping coyotes, and all of a sudden JJ popped up and he goes, "Yeah, let's go trap some coyotes." And then James looked at him and he goes, "You want to catch some bobcats?" And JJ's like, "No, just coyotes." They're a trip, guys. I absolutely love these little munchkins. The baby actually ended up going cross-eyed for like 10 minutes this morning, and I was getting kind of concerned that he was going to be stuck like that. He finally come out of it, though. I felt so bad because I was sitting there laughing at him. And then Wyatt, he's the middle one. I don't know what you said to him that set him off this morning, but he was doing circles and dancing in the middle of the kitchen floor, and I was cracking up. These guys are so funny. I love having boys. Everybody keeps asking me if we're going to try again for a girl, and no, I don't want one. I have nieces, and I love them to death. But I'm good with my boys. And I think James really likes having boys because then he gets to do all the fun guy stuff with them. I don't know what you would do if we ended up having a girl.
Nothing different.
Oh, God. Oh, we would have a major tomboy on our hands. But, guys, yeah, just be safe in this weather.
Vodka. You need vodka. Vodka doesn't freeze. Remember that. Good vodka doesn't freeze anyways.
Wine freezes.
Wine
Freezes. I know this
Whiskey.
isn't...
Whiskey doesn't freeze. It's really good. Keeps you warm.
People are going to start thinking you're an alcoholic.
I'm not an alcoholic.
Well, in every video, you're either talking about alcohol or you're drinking alcohol.
And what am I doing now?
You're driving, but you're talking about alcohol.
It's got a sign on the front of the truck, and I don't know what it says.
I hate it around here, and the first time I moved here, it would scare the ever-living crap out of me because you'll randomly be going down the road, and all of a sudden, there's like a Bigfoot, what are they?
Silhouette?
Silhouette things.
There's 4.2. Can't even count to 4.0.
I'll punch him.
Can't get higher than a 4.0.
It's called AP classes.
It's called I Need Help classes, is what they were.
It wasn't I need help classes, it was a college course.
Whatever. That doesn't count for extra credit in high school.
Yes, it does.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Retard.
Oh, guys, seriously, I'm gonna kill him.
Remember what happened to the last one that tried that? I divorced her.
Excuse me?